You're a content creator and you're wondering, Jean, what services should I offer as a content creator? All I want to do is make videos, write blog posts, but I feel like I need to monetize at some point. So you've been doing free stuff for the longest time. I have been somebody who's been plagued with that, launching stuff, working with brands, stuff like that. Like when it comes to monetizing, I have always felt like, oh my god, it's too much, it's too confusing. How do I do it? How do I send rate cards? Which services should I offer? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna simplify all that for you. In today's video, I want to say that most people begin as creators because they have a hobby or they have a love for creating something. For example, I started by creating wine content, travel content on a blog which is called the Wine and Food Review. Check it out here. I started by creating different blog posts and stuff like that, and then I also went further to create YouTube videos that would enhance my content. Remember, in this video here I told you that the first thing I did when I got started on YouTube was creating videos that would enhance my content. It wasn't something I was trying to monetize. Even my blog, I took so long before I monetized it, and then I started giving out different types of value, especially on my Twitter. I started giving out free information, free value, and at some point I felt like, oh yo, I need to now monetize. I need to now monetize my craft. So what services should you offer as a content creator? So I want you to take down a piece of paper. I will give you a free template you can get down below, but I want you to take a blank paper with me. I have my blank paper here, and I want you to write down all the skills that you think you have and things that people have told you that you have. So for mine, I would write something like writing. I've always been told that I'm a good writer. And the second one is social media management. I've always been told that I'm good on social media or tech or online stuff and working online and all those things. The next one, I've been told that I'm a good speaker, that I am a good presenter. I can do presentations very easily in front of like 5,000 people without fearing. So public speaking, maybe I'm not good with keynotes, the ones that you stand and improvise. I'm not good with that, but I'm good with recorded video. I'm good with talking in front of people. It's something that I have like perfected over time of doing YouTube. So for me now, I would get that started. Like I would write, one of my skill is writing. In fact, let me just list them here. So one of my skills is writing, the other one is storytelling, the other one is public speaking, the other one is social media or internet or whatever, working online and stuff like that. And when you write them down, I've told you to write a blank paper because this is going to be a very nice brainstorming session. I'll give you some time. You can pause this video and write it down, pour it out. Even if one of your skills is cooking eggs or boiling water, even if one of your skills is that, cooking eggs, planning things. Let's say people tell you, oh Jean, you're such a nice planner, you always create birthday parties for your friends and stuff like that. Write them all down and pause this video. So I get now you've already written down your skills, and you can write as many as possible. If you feel like you still need time, you can still pause this video. These skills, I also want you to now decide on which niche should you be. So a niche is what you need to do. Like a niche is a specific segment that you can occupy in the world. For example, one of my niches is wine and travel. The other of my niches is digital marketing content. You don't have to choose one niche. You can write 1 to 2, 3 niches that can be enhanced by this content or by these skills that we've talked about. So you can do that, and let's pause here. And also I have a video on how you can choose your niche. Maybe you can watch that if you're still confused on your niche, but in case you already know your niche, you can pause and you write on that paper, this is my niche. Assuming you've already written your niche, then we're going to do another exercise, which is writing your qualifications. So write your school qualifications, for example, from uni or from diploma, certificate or whatever, or any online course that you've done that can enhance this niche or this career. For example, when it comes to digital marketing as one of my skills or writing as one of my skills, I could say that I've done a Udemy course, or I have done an ETX course, or I have done a Coursera course, or I have a bachelor's degree in economics and finance. Write down all your qualifications, or I was featured here, so qualifications, let them also include features or places that you have been featured. Sorry for the noise outside. I'm filming this video at night and there's still people making noise. Yeah, the next thing I want you to do, this exercise that I want us to do, is as a content creator, I want us to sit down and see, has the content I've created, is it enough to catapult me to working with brands or to getting more opportunities or to making more money? So I wouldn't expect that you've already just written one blog post on WordPress and that's the only content you've done, and then you want to work with, say, National Geographic. Well, dreams are valid, and there are people who really start with nothing and land in such big roles. I believe that you can still continue creating content, learning more. However, if you feel like, let's say I have videos, I've shot over 50 videos, or I've shot 15 high-level videos and I've put them on YouTube, I feel like, okay, now I could approach a production house, or now I could approach like a TV brand, or I could approach a brand to do the same for them. So that's one thing. Then how I like to do this is I like to split, in the same paper you're going to write the types of content that you create. Remember, the heading of this video was, what monetizable services can you offer as a content creator? So this already assumes that you can create content. So number one type of content that I create is video content. So how can I approach brands to do video content for them, or how could I use the basis of my video content to approach brands? For example, if I'm making cooking videos, I would easily approach brands like LG or Bosch, or brands that make kitchen appliances, or brands that make food or food products, or brands that deal with food. So that would be one aspect. So your type of content can inform the type of things that you can do. So that is one thing that you can do with video. You can reach out to brands to create video for them on their channels, or to manage their channels. That is one way. You can approach brand to be an ambassador or to feature their products in your videos. That's another way. So those are different ways that you can do it. The other type of content that maybe would come up is written content. So written content can be in terms of on Twitter, microblogs or threads. It could be microblogs on Instagram, it could be blog posts, it could be PDFs or shareables, it could be reports or data analysis stuff. Like, it doesn't matter what type of content that you're making. So you could decide, okay, now since I'm already doing this, or if I'm already writing blogs for myself, I could also write blogs for other companies. I could reach out to brands. For example, that was one thing that I did as a wine and travel writer. I've written for different travel publications. You can see them down below. So I've written different articles, not only in my blog but also in different publications, and gotten paid for them. So that's one way. The other way is featuring brands, ambassadorship, or even being an influencer and showcasing different things on your social media. The other one is audio. Nowadays, podcasts are really exploding, and I'm really loving this. So you can also reach out to brands to feature them on your podcast, or to do podcasts for them, or do podcast channel management. Like, there's so many things. So I want you guys to really, really think deep. Just remember that I do have a service consultation that will help you personalize that, because right now I am talking to over 1,000 people on my videos, or I'm talking to over 3,000 people who watch my videos and more, hopefully. So I cannot really give you a one size fits all kind of advice. So I would have to sit down with you and we come up with the different content that you're doing. We look at your platforms. What is your brand? What is your brand about? How can you monetize that? So if you want me to help you with that, I do have a consultation, a 2-hour consultation, which I'll link down below. We sit down with you for 2 hours, and I also have a free 30-minute checkup for you after, and also a free 20-minute discovery call. So in total, you're actually almost getting like 3 hours of me. So I think that's really, really interesting. So feel free to check it down below, and through that service development, I'll help you know that, okay, what services am I pitching to brand? Am I pitching one-off social media posts? Am I only pitching that, oh, I can post this to you on Twitter? Am I pitching brand ambassadorship? I can be a brand ambassador of your product. Am I pitching training? I can use your product for training. Am I pitching event management? I can host an event for you. So like, there's so many things that you can use your strength as a creator to pitch to brands, and I will really, really help you out with that. So this consultation is also part of my race card and media kit consultation. So apart from creating the services and me helping you discover what services you can offer brands, I'll also help you create a media kit or a rate card, which you can find the video here. I already talked about that specific consultation. I already gave tips on how to create a media kit, but that is in tandem with that, because I feel like these two things really go hand in hand. You know, there's no way I can show you how to create your services but we don't go through to how you present yourself, because services is one thing, but if you have a stellar service but you don't present it well, you don't price it well, it's useless. You know, so I have combined all these things and created a very nice 2-hour consultation. If you've already taken my consultation, feel free to leave a testimonial down below. Tell people how it went, whether you liked it, whether I helped you come up with your services. Make sure to check that out. So this will really help you. I can tell you my own story, guys. I've been a content creator for over 7 years, you know, starting my blog, figuring things out as I go. I've done different courses. I've invested in so many online courses from creators. I'm distilling all this knowledge from my 7 years, different online courses I've done, trying my own things and experiencing all this. I'm distilling all this to give you 2 hours or 3 hours for you to pick my brain, 2-3 hours of my time for us to really help you as a content creator. I feel like one thing I should have done, if I was a new content creator and I had money, I would have signed up to somebody to just help me shorten my learning curve and really holds my hand so that I'm not really shooting dark, like, because now the game has changed. We have thousands of content creators, and if you don't know what you're doing, I'm sorry, but you're just going to drown out in the noise. Even I am figuring it out. It's not like I'm an expert content creator, but I believe there's so much I can do. Even changing your mindset from the place where you feel like brands are really doing you a favor by working with you, to the point that you feel that, you know what, I know what value I'm bringing on the table and I know why I'm fit to work with you. From that mindset, because it's a struggle and it's something that really takes a long time, but I feel like over some time you can really talk to an expert or to somebody who's already walked the journey, and they can help you out in your own journey in terms of how do I package myself, how do I navigate this market. I also did a video about brand and creators ecosystem in Kenya, or influencer marketing, influencer brand ecosystem, all that good stuff in Kenya. And if you really want to know how is this industry, do brands pay, do people really get paid, do people earn a living, what are the pros, what are the cons, you can check out this video, which I'll also link down below, and I will definitely share all those insights. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like this video, subscribe, share, and if you have any questions, leave it down below. I've also left my email down below, so if you want to reach me or talk to me or work with me in any way, I'm very open. Anyway guys, bye.